Hey you guys, it's Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. It's Friday night. I'm excited to do this video because I need to get this money stuffed in my savings challenges so I can see where I'm at on my goals. So I don't know if I said welcome or welcome back, but welcome or welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm sorry if I just repeated myself. So I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to first count the money. So I have had this money in my safe, I don't know, for like 2 weeks because I worked all that overtime and I just didn't have a whole lot of time to stuff my envelopes, but I'm going to try to get on that now. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, and 66. So I'm going to set this up in my tray. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. By the time you see this, it'll be Saturday. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope to have a peaceful weekend. Lots of rugby and all the things that, you know, moms have to do. So anyway, you guys, the first thing I'm going to do is the 52-week savings challenge. Okay, so in the 52-week savings challenge, let's see where we're at. We are on week 29. So we're going to add $30 to week 29, a 20 and a 10. Oh, you guys, we're getting into the big numbers now. It makes me nervous. But we're just going to keep on plugging away and hopefully be able to stuff every one of them. So that's it for the 52-week challenge for this week. Okay, you guys, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to stuff Santa's Little Helper. We're going to add $1 and fill in this Santa hat. So this is just, I say this every time, this came from Lisa Grateful Me, and we are just saving some money so that we can bless somebody around Black Friday, and just $1 a week. It's a pretty simple challenge, you know, just to save. You guys, please excuse my coloring. My coloring is horrible. So anyway, there's one hat colored in, and we're going to add $1. And let's count and see where we're at. So now in the Santa's Little Helper, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. You guys, I think I'm $1 behind. I think this is week 18. So I'm going to check it out, and if so, I'm going to add $1 and color it in. I'll just do that off camera. So that's it for Santa's Little Helper. Next up, we are going to do the 100 envelope challenge with a twist. And if you don't know what that is, I also got this from Lisa Grateful Me. And what that is doing envelopes 1 through 25 4 times, because my budget doesn't allow me to do the 100 envelope challenge the traditional way. So this is just a better way for me. So today we are going to fill in envelopes 13 and 14. So let me get those out of the box. Okay, well, there's number 13 and number 14. And so we're going to add 10, 11, 12, 13, and 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And we will just go ahead and put these in the envelopes. Okay, we are going to place these behind the pink paper here that just differentiates between what has not been done and what has been done. And I'm going to color in these 2 envelopes. Okay, that is it for the 100 envelope with a twist challenge for this week. All right, next up, I am going to do the monthly savings challenge for the month of April. We're going to add $10. So I'm going to color in 2 umbrellas. There is 2 umbrellas colored in, and we are going to add $10 to this challenge. You guys, can you believe that it's almost May? Like, where did the time go? It's just flying past. So in the monthly challenge, we now have 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, and 15. Woo! 315. That's pretty good, you guys. All right, and that will be it for the monthly savings challenge. And now we are going to do the savings challenge in my binder. So first up is the savings challenge for my printer. So I'm going to add $10 to this today. I got this challenge from Eureka Budgets. She has a lot of really cute savings challenges. You guys should go check her out. So I added 10. I'll cross off one of these boxes and we'll count and see how much we have. This is going towards a printer for me. So we now have 100, 10, 20, and 30. I don't know if I will need all 200 for a printer. I might be able to get one before I finish this, and that will be okay with me. Next up is save $250. So we are going to actually save $8 in here today. So this save $250 as well as the $1,300 from the 100 envelope challenge is going to go together for my emergency fund, and those two added together will be my goal for the year. So I'm very excited about that. So here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's add that in here and then we can see where we're at. And I have to color in an 8 in the book. Well, I'll do that first. So here's my very first book of savings challenges, and we're going to color them in this 8 right here. And I'll just scribble it in and I'll come back and fill it in off camera. So this will be $250 towards the emergency fund, and the other one will be $1,300 towards the emergency fund. And that's exactly what my goal was for, $1,550. So now in the save $250, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we have 126. We are $1 over halfway done. I feel like I need to get some sort quick like everybody else has. All right, next up is the emergency savings challenge for my pets. I'm actually doing 2 because I have dogs and a cat. So I can move this rack out now. I'm going to color in this little dog here, and I'm going to color in this little box here and add $10, and I will be right back. Okay, so this one comes from Tracy at Golden Girl Budget, and I colored in a little doggy. I colored a little doggy gray with a green collar, like my little black doggy that I have. She doesn't have a green collar though. And then I colored in a 5 over here, and I got this from Madeline Budgets. I'm going to add 2 5s, and then we will see how much we have in the emergency fund. And you guys, I am trying to get an emergency fund started because you never know with animals how much it's going to cost you to go to the vet, and you always need to be prepared. So I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So $60 to start off. It's not too bad. Next up is the $10 savings challenge. I got this challenge, you guys, from Savannah at Sav Saves. This is my favorite challenge, I think. So I'm going to add $10 today. We just started the second half of this challenge. Last week I finished 500, so we now have 510, or that's what we should have. We'll give it a count and see what we have. This $10 bill has been through the war. It's like so flimsy. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that would be 510. So 510. Next is the B-Bucks challenge that I got from Reinventing Renee, and today I am adding 1 B, and I'm going to finish this out. I actually have 7 more, I think, that my dad found for me. Listen, you guys, I should have had my dad looking for these all along because he finds them and he doesn't make me pay him back for them. So I could have been getting all the B-bucks, but no, I'm just kidding. I try to give him the dollars back and he won't take them. You know, I try to trade him for like an A-buck or a D-buck or whatever, and he just won't take them. So it's all right. So there is 25 B's completed. I'll give it a count super quick to make sure that's what we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And this is perfect because it is the end of the month and I can make this $25 principal only payment on my mortgage and it will hit for this month. So that's great. I'm going to take that out as soon as we're done and get those into the bank tomorrow. Next up is the $2,000 savings challenge, and today we are going to add $20. So we're going to color in that 20 right there. I'm going to try to remember to use the correct color this time. I'm just going to color it in really quickly and I'll come back and finish it off camera. So we're going to add this 20. We will count and see where we're at in the $2,000 savings challenge. I'm getting excited too because that mini challenge is it's over halfway done and that money is going to come into here when it's finished. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, 800, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 900, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Woo. 914. We're almost halfway done with this challenge. That's so exciting. That's very exciting, you guys. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so next up is the $100 savings challenge, which I got from Tracy at Golden Girl Budgets. You guys, I almost did it again. I almost said Lisa at Golden Girl Budgets. So last time we were together, we scratched the 15. So I'm going to add a 10 and a 5. And we will see where we're at, and then I'll scratch again for next time. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65. So this challenge, as well as this lumberjack challenge, one more challenge, and this something I love is all money that is coming back to me to my savings account because I paid for my kids to go to community college. So my daughter goes to a university, but when she comes home for the summer, she wants to go to community college and get some extra credits, which is fine. And then my oldest son took some courses in the fall that I paid for. So I'm just paying myself back for that. Okay, so we are going to scratch right here for next time and we'll see what we get. And by the way, I know this is $35. So it's either gonna be a 20 or a 15, I think. We'll see. Ooh, it's the 20. So next time we're together, I will add $20 in here. And if you wonder why I scratch in advance, I just would prefer to do it that way because I don't really like the surprise of, oh, now I have to figure out what to do with all the rest of my money. No, I'm not for that. I'm not. So I would rather just scratch in advance and then stuff and scratch for next week. So that's what I just did. Okay, so the something that I love is the other part of the savings for me to pay me back. And so today it is getting, you guys, I'm back. I was confused for a moment, but I am back. This is getting $10 today. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 2 of these hearts. And you know what? I forgot to tell you guys at the beginning of this video that not all of this money was rollover from my cash envelopes or money left over from my paycheck. I also won $10 in one of Melissa from Budget Stuff Safe Repeats, where she does all of her mini challenges and she stuffs them into the picture album. And then when every 10, she has like a sticker and she writes a hashtag on there. And if you enter that hashtag, you're entered in to win a prize. And I won $10 from her. Thank you very much, Melissa. Yay. I also do surveys through something called Eureka. And I made $31 from that. So that is part of what's in here. And then I had a Venmo balance of $11. And to be honest, I don't know where the Venmo money came from. I think I won it from Katie of the house. So I'm going to say thank you, Katie, because I think that's where I won it from like a few months ago. And I just never cashed it out, I think. So thank you, Katie. Yay. So if you're interested in doing surveys with Eureka, I will leave my code down below that you can use, and I get money for you signing up, and then you get money for signing up. And it's so easy. It's so easy. You just do surveys, and at every $5, you can cash out. And if you cash out, they automatically give you a $2 survey. So you start with $2, and then you just fill out like a little survey about them. It's like 2 questions. It's super easy. I do it all the time. Since February, I've made over $100 just doing surveys on Eureka. So if you're interested, I will leave the link below, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, okay, I'm going to add $10 in here. And so in something that I love, savings challenge, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Okay, and last but certainly not least is the box challenge that I got from Celisa at Beautifully Me and You. You guys, I got it right today. I'm going to finish section 5, so I'm going to add this $15 in there. And let me mark these off really quickly so that they can be drying while I count it. So I finished that, and I can mark off this section because we finished section 5. So let's see. So typically this savings challenge comes in a box. That's why it's called savings box. But she also sells it in the envelope, and I actually won this from her in a giveaway. So, okay, so now in the Save 500, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 105. Not too bad. Okay, you guys. So that's all I have for you today. I am so glad that I got this video made. I'll be so glad when I can get this back in the envelope. All right, there we go. I didn't want to rip the envelope. I am so grateful that you guys stayed with me this long. I thank you so much. Please remember always that I love you and Jesus loves you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.